And we're live. Okay. Hi. Again. Wow. It's been a while. How you doing? With my new job and with my family issues, boy, I've been busy lately. But I'm trying to have a regular schedule, and it's only been a week. So it hasn't been more than a week. It's only been a week, but it does feel like it's been like 18 years. Anyways, let's continue here. We're doing pretty well. Time to tape it up. And as of recording this today, I still even haven't posted the last episode on YouTube because... Sorry, hang on. Ugh. Gotta get my tape bin. Because it cut out so many times during the stream that by the time I finished editing it, it's, I still haven't posted it yet. Hi! How you doing? Oh, wow. Oh, I think my volume's off. Can we just have like 2 seconds before the stream cuts out? Thanks. Okay, I think we're back. For crying out loud, we just started! I was complaining about how it cut out so many times last time. And this time, we just started. It's already cutting out. What even? Good. It's been a hot second since I've been in one of your streams. Yeah, right? I haven't seen many people. Right? I know. I'm so sad. Why does it gotta do that? Oh, yeah. And now it's gonna play an ad again. I'm so sorry. You know, I wish I had the option to turn off ads, but they actually don't give me the choice. They're just like, you have this many people now. Now you hit ads. So this is a head for somebody in the Discord server named Renn, and that's also the name of the character. It is, oh boy. It is a gray wolf, and it's super cute. I'm really pleased how it came out. Yeah. So we're just taping it up so we can make the pattern for furring it. There's a squeaker in the nose, which I should squeak. Cute. I really like how it came out, yeah. This needs to come down a little like that. Not sure. I don't think she asked for a fan in the inside. I gotta ask her if she wanted one or not. But I think it'd be a good idea. But yeah, good to see you again. So Avengers. She cut off Renn's head. You know, I'm not gonna say I didn't, because it is a head here. Oh, that's so good. I love Rissy. I'm so happy how Rissy came out. I think she's the cutest thing ever. I hope you have been having fun with her. At least she can look at you and you could just be happy with her there. I love keeping Figby back here on my dresser. He just looks at me. Hey, Rudder, how you doing? And how are you doing, Avengers? I don't think I said hi to you. I think I just commented on what you were saying. I'm shocked. I thought nobody would be awake this late. I mean, it's midnight. I just woke up. Given my work schedule, it's like I do day shift and then I do night shift, and I have no idea what time I'm going to be awake now. It's even more unpredictable than it used to be. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Oh, Rudder, I missed you too. It has been a while. Haven't seen you in forever. Like, whew. It has been a hot minute. Oh, you love her so much? Oh, good. Yeah, people get really worried to wash their fursuit, especially the fursuit head, because it's expensive and fragile. And I do not blame anybody for being nervous, but I'm not shocked that it turned out well. That's really good. It's good to hear that. You're doing amazing after having COVID. Yeah. I feel like everybody has got it or will get it at least once. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're feeling okay, though. Some people don't feel good afterwards, like for weeks and weeks. Like, I know my sister, she's a nurse. She caught it way at the beginning, and ever since she's had, like respiratory problems, so I'm glad you're feeling okay after that. Because you never know. You never know what you're going to end up with. Long-term effects. I'm watching myself on the screen and I just see dogs show up and I'm like, Renn must be here. How you doing, Renn? Avengers. So you made a joke to your cousin on Facebook and their dumb automated system thought you were threatening him? So now you're suspended for 2 weeks. What? Oh my gosh. You know, I've never heard of that, actually. I've never... What? Flippin' Facebook, man. I'm telling you. I know, I'm afraid to mention, well, I mean, I've already mentioned it multiple times, but COVID, because I think YouTube picks it up. Also, certain things, like certain swear words and stuff, certain things you say, YouTube will pick up and, like, get mad at you about, so, yeah. Automated systems are not foolproof. It's pretty stupid. Ooh, your aunt still can't taste over a year. What? Holy cow, I thought most people got their taste back after a few weeks. That's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, Renn. I know, by the time I finally got all the cameras set up and stuff, like, now it's too late for you. I'm sorry. But it was nice of you to, manage to say hi and come in for a minute at least. Oh, yeah, Rudder, I'm sure. Like, you were gone, if you're gone for a few weeks, right at the beginning of the semester, that can mess you up. Like, you don't know, that can mess you up for sure. I hope you've been, able to access, like, your work and stuff at least. Let me scroll up. I think I missed something. I did. After you did your shoulder. Oh! That's okay. So I'm talking to So Diz, because, you know, washing every fursuit piece by hand takes a while, and yeah, it can be pretty hard on your hands or your shoulder or whatever you're scrubbing it with, but I'm really glad it turned out well anyways, despite all the effort, the elbow grease you had to put into it. Thanks, Avengers. You could do a swear, and then I'll have to boot you. Oh, maybe. Maybe it does just add in the info thing at the bottom of the video. I'm not sure. I should probably look into that, because I don't want to get in trouble for something stupid, like saying one word or something on accident. Like, it's just... Call it the ooh virus. Honestly, though, they wouldn't expect us to call it that, so, you know, what could possibly go wrong? I'm actually gonna pull the camera a little bit closer. There we go. Wow, really? That's a long time, Renn. And for Avengers and, too, the same thing. If it messes up your smell and taste for that long, yikes! Like, when I got it, like, I got it right at the beginning, too, because I room with my sister, who, again, is a nurse. She catches everything immediately. And I lost my smell and taste, but it was, like, for 2 weeks, and now I was fine. I was normal after that, so I guess I was lucky, because yikes! Oh, yeah, the video quality, sometimes it just, you never know what you're gonna get with streaming. Alright, so what I'm using right now is just masking tape, 1 inch thick masking tape, and make sure it does not say, like, removes quickly or, removes after, 3 days with no damage or something. You actually want the stickiest kind you can find, so, because if you get one that says, like, oh, it comes off super easy, that's a problem, actually, because you actually need it to stick. And I've gotten the kinds that say they come off easy, and, yeah, believe it or not, it doesn't stick that well, and you really need it to stick. So I'm just taping it up. I only have to do one side, so just right down the middle. Since it's completely symmetrical on both sides, I'm just doing the right side of the head, and that's that. So, yep. Oh, thank you Watching you work so hard to bring people's OCs to life is so cool. I decay how to describe it, but it's honestly mesmerizing. You're so sweet. That makes me so happy. Thank you. Like, okay, so... Well, maybe I'll complain about this in a second. I want to say goodnight to Avengers, because it looks like he's going. Oh, no, you're not going. You're just complaining. I'm sorry. Your cassette player tried to eat my new tape. Oh. Yeah, old technology. You never know what you're gonna get. My car, I think I mentioned this quite a while ago. My car was in a flood, and it's dead now. I had to get a new used car, and since it's old, it has a cassette player, and I was like, wow, this is an ancient car. I haven't tested it yet, though, and, you know, cassettes are very, very old, so it's like, I do get nervous using the cassette players, because I have seen it eat the cassette tapes before. It's a little nerve-wracking, I should say. Did it literally just, like, kind of spew it out? Right? I actually don't own any cassette tapes. I mean, I own, like, a few, but I lost them. They're somewhere in my basement at my parents' house. I don't know. They're somewhere. I only have a few, and they're, like, Disney ones or something. Wonder if those are worth anything. Actually, they might be. Oh, you're venting, you're just chilling here for a while. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were going at first for a second, so. Ooh, you believe you'll be getting your Christmas money relatively soon. Nice. To buy fursuit materials, yes. So once you begin making fursuits, you'll probably say you're the one who inspired me. Oh! Oh, no! That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. I mean, that's what originally, that was my original plan, was to help and inspire other people to start making their own fursuits, and wow. The fact that I've actually gotten to that point makes me really, really feel special. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I had somebody the other day, tell me that I was their dream maker, and I was like, and I just died right on the spot. Just keeled over. I still can't believe that somebody would somebody would say that. It's just the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Should get a chat reader since it seems hard to read while doing something. That's a good idea. You know, usually it's not a problem because I only have, like, sadly, like 1 or 2 people ever in the chat, but boy, right now it's quite busy, and that's really exciting. That would be a good idea. Actually, you know what? Let me write that down. I'm gonna write that down because that sounds really helpful. Also, I think Cloudbot is still down because my hug command isn't working. Yeah, Cloudbot's still down. Alright, I'm gonna write that in my notes too. Repair Cloudbot. I don't know why it turned itself off or it broke. I had nothing to do with that. It did that on its own. And, what was the other thing I said I was gonna write down? Oh no, you see the Oreos in the background? Literally, I had to take them off my desk before I started streaming because I didn't want people to know. And here we are. I have way more Oreos than I should. They're my guilty pleasure snack. Oh, yeah, chat reader. Chat reader. Okay, that'll be really helpful for me. I really love that idea. I think that'll be really helpful for me. Oh. Avengers, you could be as grumpy as you want. We're all just here to hang out, and you know, we can chat about whatever we feel like chatting about, even if that's venting. I vent to you guys all the time, so that's fine. Oh, seriously, you guys are making me feel so happy. Like, I've been so stressed out lately, and like, it's amazing how just some compliments can really just change your entire day. Chat reader, yeah. Got it. Thank you so much. I forgot it. I had totally forgot. Like, it took me 3 seconds and I already forgot what I was trying to write down. Thank you, Rudder. Ooh woo. Oh. You guys, I can't. You guys, you guys too sweet to me. Too nice. Ugh. It's just what a nice community we have, you know? I just love when everybody is just nice to each other. I don't know why everybody in the world likes to be mean, but I think everybody is just so much happier when we're all supportive and kind to each other. Like, I like looking at people's OCs and telling them, wow, this looks cool, and, you know, just having fun, talking to each other. I don't know why people like to go up to each other and just start yelling and being mean. I don't know, man. Especially now that I've been working a retail job, I've been seeing some really rude people. Quick, someone clip her saying ooh woo. Ooh woo. It's been a long time. I don't usually say ooh woo either. I don't know why. It's just funny to me. It's just not something I usually say. Your favorite flavor you had one time? Red velvet. Oh, did they make red velvet Oreos? Hot dang. I love red velvet. Red velvet is interesting because you're like, okay, what flavor is it? But it's kind of just like... Red velvet is like a vanilla, but not. It's like vanilla, but with extra different kinds of spices. And people are like, why do you like red velvet? It tastes like dye. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's just, it's good. I like it. I don't know what flavor it's supposed to be, but I think it's some kind of vanilla. My fursuit making is top notch. Ah! Guys, there's so many compliments happening, I might just keel over. Like right now, just, I'm gonna go down. And it's gonna be all your fault. Thank you. Make Clover cry. I don't know why Cloudbot is down, but when it's back up, I'll hug all of you. Oh. Do you prefer masking tape or Clover says ooh woo. Thank you for that. Duct tape or masking tape? When you're doing the body, you kind of need duct tape sometimes, but like 99% of the time you're gonna want masking tape because duct tape is thick and it's actually too thick. Like you can't get the nice small detail contours. Masking tape is a lot thinner and it comes in like, not only is it like thinner, but it comes in like thinner cuts. So you're able to just get the shape a lot better. So when you're working on the body, like the bodysuit, you're gonna need some duct tape, but most of it, even then, most of the time I use masking tape. Hey, Quackities! How you doing? It has been a hot minute. You know, it's been a while. This is like my second stream after my like month-long disappearance. And so it's still like I'm still seeing people that I haven't seen in a while. And it's really cool. It's nice to see you guys all again. What's happening? Yeah. Well, what had happened was I had like yet another family death and family emergencies. Meanwhile, I also got a new job, and it's just been wild for me lately. And, now I'm back home after the family emergency event, and I'm still busy because of my job, but at least, and now I'm just finally happy to be back working on fursuits. So, we're just taping up this fursuit so we can, use the tape and draw a pattern on there and make some fur. So, I'm very excited. This is one of the easier ones to fur because it's literally one color. It's a gray wolf. It's mostly gray. But that's fine. It'll be easier to show you guys how to make the pattern. Oh my gosh. See, Avengers, that could have been really bad. I used to get, like, my name kind of rhymes with rat, and I don't want to, tell other people yet exactly my last name, especially because a lot of people, I mean, I send out fursuits, right? A lot of people know my address, so I don't want to give out my last name either, but, I did get teased a bit because my name did rhyme-ish with rat sometimes, so that kind of sucks. I wish people would not do that, but I'm sure you got, like, Simpsons jokes, though, because, you know, simp. Oh, that sucks. Kids are so mean. Like, people and kids, teenagers, literally everybody has the ability to just be a total tool. Hey, Indigo, how you doing? Ooh, you know what? This is crazy. It's like past midnight. I thought there was gonna be not a soul here. It's like, what, Thursday night or something? And yeah, it is. Or Thursday morning. I thought nobody was gonna be here, and yet there's a ton of people. You guys are so supportive. Thank you. Oh no, you can ask as many questions as you want. That's what we're here for. Let's see what you have to say. Do you have any basic fursuit materials for fursuit? Yes. So you're gonna want to get upholstery foam. So actually, I've got some right here. I can show you. Oh, this stuff. Project foam. This is my favorite so far. Half inch thick. It's kind of got this purple color on it. Project foam. So far, this is my favorite. I believe it's Fairfield brand. You can get this at Joann, and you can use coupons and stuff. So right now, you can get a pretty decent price on it. I think if you wait for a sale or you can use coupons, you're gonna need foam and you're gonna need masking tape, pens, pencils, sheets of paper, and of course the fur. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped some tape. Oh, I can't reach it. Got it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Avengers. What color? I was thinking about going green. I just re-dyed it blue. Of course, you can't really see it because the colors on my computer, on my webcam are kind of off, but I just re-dyed it myself. I was thinking about going, like, emerald green, though, next time. Oh, that's okay, Quackity. You know, it's nice of you to be able to stop in and say hi. It's good to see you, even just for a few minutes. Oh, no! Yeah, I'm sure you got Simpsons jokes. That kind of sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, that's just part of the thing of having a last name. Like, a lot of people, or, you know, any name at all. People can make a joke out of any name at all, so it's just cursed. That's why when I was in school, I preferred to keep a low profile so people would leave me alone. Oh, blue looks good to me, thank you! I love the blue. The blue makes me so happy. Even though it's not showing up properly in the camera, it's still pretty bright. My friend gave me this for Christmas. I didn't get it till just now, but it's a Hatoful Boyfriend t-shirt for any of you guys that have even heard of that game. It's a bizarre game. It's a game where you date pigeons. But a lot of us here are furries, so I don't think I'll be judged too hard for that. Write that down, write that down! One of your friends got slapped by some random kid at a park. What? Did they slap them back? Because I would've. I mean, if that sounds good to you guys, I mean, if that insults you, then no, I would not have slapped them back. Honestly, if somebody slapped me, I probably would call the police. If I didn't know them, at the very least. But I am just waiting for someone to attack me. I'm just dying to kill somebody. No, I'm not kill someone. Maybe just punch. I just want to punch someone. If somebody attacks me, I have the ability to punch someone. So I'm just waiting for someone to attack me so I can punch. You know? You know? I think kill is a bit strong. That's kind of a video game thing only. But punch. I would like to punch someone. Usually, so does, if you get a roll like this, it comes in 72, yeah, 24 by 72 inch. So usually I'll just get a roll or two of this. Especially if you're new at fursuit making, I'd get 2 rolls of this. So it's like 24 inches tall and 72 long. I would get 2 of these if I were you. I usually go through like 1.5 per fursuit head. But if you're new at it, especially, you're gonna at least need 1.5. So you're definitely gonna need 2 probably, in my opinion. I would get 2. But yeah, it doesn't have to be that brand. It's kind of hard to say the exact amount you'll need because, I'm not sure how much you'll go through for sure, but... You've had people call you Wiggles because of your last name, even though they have literally nothing to do with each other. What is with people? What even? Can we normalize fursuit wearing? Right? I want to dress up as a furry on a daily basis. I was just thinking of how I wish I could wear my fursuit in a plane and nobody would be mean to me. I was just thinking that. Because I just had to fly the other day because, you know, I was out helping my family on the other side of the country. And I had to fly and I was like, I had to fly back home. And I was like, man, I wish I could have brought my fursuit and I could fly back in my fursuit. Because, you know, that would be really fun, I think. Date pigeons. Judging you intensifies. Ooh, purple hair. You know, one of my friends in college had purple hair, and it was like a royal purple. It was gorgeous. And even when it faded, it was like it turned into a lightish, like, blush purple, and even then it was gorgeous. So, honestly, purple, ooh. Maybe one day I'll go purple, but I think personally next I'll probably go emerald green, but purple is really pretty. I love purple. I don't like that game. I love it. You know, it's funny because I'm not huge into, like, dating sim games. It's just, I don't know why. But that game, somehow, I got into that game, and that is a game, let me tell you. I was thinking about streaming it with my friend that got me this shirt. I don't know if that would be interesting to you guys or not, but, I mean, any kind of story-based game is really pretty interesting to watch, so I'm thinking I might stream it one day. I'm not sure what it's rated, though. It's gotta be at least rated teen, because it does have some violence. I mean, this guy has a cleaver, okay? It's gotta be rated at least teen. I feel like wearing a fursuit 24/7 would get sweaty. Oh, yeah. But, like, wearing a fursuit 5 seconds gets sweaty, so... It's kind of like working out, you know? Like, it sucks when you get sweaty, but you get used to it. You dyed your hair blue, but it was... Okay, I thought you said... Okay, I was waiting for Avengers to tell me what color his hair was, and I thought I missed it, and I did, so I had to scroll back up. Yeah, blue, dude. Did you get it more, like, tealish, like mine? Because I kind of flip-flop between, like, navy and, like, teal. Right now, it's kind of tealish, like, it's kind of green-blue. Like mermaid blue. Oh, I love mermaid blue. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get a chat reader, just saying, because that's a great idea. That'll help me out a lot. Thankfully, I can read the chat comments when I'm trying to pull more tape off, so it's not completely difficult, but... I haven't played Hatoful Boyfriend in actual years. Like, I think the last time I played it was in college, and that was a few years ago. So, me, I am very old. It has been a hot minute since I've been in college, so... It's time. It's time to play that game again. You'd love to see that. Good! I'll have to make sure that you're able to see it that day, the day that we stream it, because that would be fun. Have you seen that video of the train guy with a 360 camera? No, but I love trains. I feel like I would like to see that. Is it just a guy on a train with a camera that's just kind of, you can just move it wherever way you want? Oh, it was blue before, it's purple now. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, so, quick tip. 1-inch tape will work for a lot of stuff, like the back of the ears here, this kind of flattish piece. Any kind of piece on this that's kind of flattish, 1-inch will work well. But if you're getting, like, into the nitty-gritty, like, tiny, tiny little curves, like this cheek right here is very detailed. Right in here is detailed. Anything that has very small, minute details, like the tip of the ear, you're going to want to use 1/2-inch thick tape, which is even thinner than the 1-inch. So, let me pull that out. Because the thinner it is, the easier it is to get that shape. And basically, when you're doing this, you want to preserve as much of this detail as possible. So, to do that, sometimes I even cut this even thinner. Like, if you need to cut the piece thinner to preserve the detail, you gotta do what you gotta do. So even if you can't, if you only have one kind of tape, you can even just cut slices and make it thinner. Have you ever thought that a game should have been a movie or something? Right? I kind of wish the Uncharted series for PS4 and 3, whatever, I kind of wish that was a movie, because I really love those games, but sometimes you just want to watch a movie, you know? Oh no, you're getting excited over the fursuit even though it's for someone else. That's so sweet. Oh, for your fursuit, even though it's a month in the future. I'm excited for you. It's so exciting. And of course, if you need any, like, help or tips or something, obviously I can help you out. So yeah, I guess now would be a good time to be prepared to get the pieces, like the supplies you'll need. What character are you doing? Oh, a new person! Hi, how you doing? DHT Arts, cool. Welcome, we're just making stuff. We're just taping up this head. Which, actually, I'm gonna pull the camera a little closer again. So we're gonna tape up the cheek now, and this is actually gonna be a little bit harder than the rest of this, because the cheek is, like, the one spot that you need to keep as much detail as possible. So, I'm gonna use smaller pieces. Like, before I was doing long strips like this, I could go across, like, the muzzle and stuff, but now I'm gonna start, being really careful to try to keep this detail. Let me see. Oh, Toy Story 3, the game. That's on my list of video games I want to buy and play, because I heard Toy Story 3 was really good. The video game. You're doing good. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Okay, CloverCat is definitely down, because I know I changed it from that zombie. That is so bizarre. I swear, I know it's supposed to not be a zombie anymore. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, I will write that down before I forget. Oh shoot, I don't have TikTok. You know, I barely make time for, like, the Discord channel. I barely make time for my own Discord channel, let alone, like, Twitter and TikTok, and yikes. Social media takes time, and frankly, I spend my time on other things, like making fursuits. What? Uncharted is a movie now? What? I mean, I guess I could just watch Indiana Jones if I wanted, like, an Uncharted movie, but okay, for Uncharted, I always thought it would be really cool if they made a game or a movie based on, Nathan Drake's, like, parents, you know? Like, for any of you that have even played the game, I'm pretty sure it was Uncharted 3? Yeah, it was 3, where they kind of delve into, Nate's past a little bit, and they never really I mean, they gave some hints as to his backstory, like his parents. There was something weird, but they never actually explained it. And now it seems like they're gonna go with a completely separate character. And I was like, man, I wish they would have just made like something, maybe even just like a short story or something about what his parents went through. Because clearly, there is some story there. Sorry, I really like Uncharted. I haven't played it in a while, though. Yes, I added it in an emote wall. Some reason that one still works. That one's not broken. I think Cloudbot doesn't, control the emote wall. Maybe. Ooh. I would like to see your characters again, so Diz, because I haven't seen them in a while, and I don't remember what that one is. Avengers isn't multiplayer, or will we have to take turns if we wanted to play, Toy Story 3 together? Because I think, like, the toy box area might be multiplayer, but I'm not positive. I need some thinner tape here. Thank you, DHT Arts. I appreciate that. Oh, what? What? It's getting an Uncharted. There's an an Uncharted film with Tom Holland. What? Oh. What? Okay. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and amazed. We're actually gonna take out the eye. I didn't realize that till just now, but yeah, we should be taking out the eye so that we can kind of get some tape going on the inside. Because then if we don't do that, we won't have fur going in far enough. So you're gonna take out the eye if you have it still sitting in there. And, you don't need the tape to go all the way to the back, but it would be good to get it at least kind of through this curve right here, this initial curve. We need Nate lore, right? Because they said something about his mom. I don't want to say it on stream because it's a little bit dark, but there's a lot of potential for why his mom did what she did, and it would be really interesting. I think they could come up with some kind of, like, tomb-related story, like, she had to do this because this was gonna happen otherwise, or so. It'd be really interesting. There's a lot to say. It's also kind of spoilers, so I shouldn't mention it either, but... I'm getting so hot. I'm gonna turn on my fan. I hope that's not too loud. If that's annoying, I'll turn it back off. I'm shocked. I was just saying how cool it would be if they made an Uncharted movie, and you guys were like, you fool, Clover, there is. It's split screen, but you don't think we could make it work online. Unless we did what we did with the SpongeBob Let's Play, where we kind of just recorded it ahead of time and put it together after. What? Oh my gosh. I would ask if anyone wanted to go see that movie with me, but, you know, like, I'm sure everybody lives far away. But if anybody lives in Michigan and wants to meet up to go watch that movie, I mean, yo, let's go. I am so down. What the heck? I love Uncharted. Like, I knew that they made, like, a Tomb Raider movie that I never saw. I actually have not played any of the Tomb Raider games, but I have watched friends play it. But, wow. Where have I been? Also, Tom Holland? Really? I thought he was, like, busy with Spider-Man and stuff. When did he get the time to film this movie? This other movie? You posted a picture of him in the Discord. Oh, good! What are the eyes made of? Actually, before I got into fursuit making, and the thing I went to college for was animation, so when I was in animation, I learned 3D modeling, so I 3D modeled this, like, which is basically, I sculpted it out of clay, but digitally, on the computer, and, then I got a 3D printer, and I printed it. So they're 3D printed, but you can use foam, and if you want to use foam, I can show you how to do that too. Or, oh. Thank you for following. Wow, you guys are so sweet today. Yeah, if you want, I can show you how to do foam, or if you want, you can purchase a 3D printed one. I know a lot of people sell 3D printed ones on Etsy. They're not that much. Maybe like $14 for a set or something. I haven't looked in a long time. They're not super expensive, but the 3D printed ones, I mean, it's plastic. They really stand up against time and wear and washes, so I'm not sure. I don't remember which ones I used on your suit, Rissy, because it might have been before I got a 3D printer. So it might be foam, but yeah. I can't believe that there is an Uncharted movie and I didn't know about it. Oh, thank you, Rudder. Thank you for saying. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have had to add it to the list here, of things that I gotta do after I'm done streaming, because I really want to look at that. Speaking of which, has anybody heard anything else about that Sonic Frontiers game? Because apparently there was like a Nintendo Direct, but I totally missed it. I'm always way out of the loop. I'm out of the Sonic loop, you know? It's Oh, I know, right? Okay, I know a lot of you guys are in Canada, like just across the border. I literally do not live far from the border to Canada, and I don't have a passport. If I got a passport, or I think you can get like a special like thing on your driver's license if you're from Michigan, where you can kind of pass into Canada. That would be awesome. I would visit you guys. I would. I've never been out of the country. Not once. I'm not really sure what it takes to get out of the country, other than a passport. I'm not sure if you just go? I mean, I've never tried. Alright, so this part of the cheek right here, this line right here is very important that I don't completely cover it up. So when I'm putting this tape on here, I'm going to kind of use my nail to kind of keep this line, because it's really important that I keep this detail right here. There you go. So you can kind of see you still see the line. Oh my gosh. You know, Avengers, I think I responded to every single Discord message except yours. Wow. I'm a terrible friend. Holy cow. Alright. Going on the list. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Alright, you're officially on the list. Check Avengers DMs. I'm so sorry. Yikes. I have a lot of DMs, and the problem is, especially now that I've got this job, and, it's just crazy. I've been busier than ever, and it's just, it's not a problem having a job, but it's a problem when you're trying to have two jobs. I'm trying to be a full-time fursuit maker, you know, and when you're also working, like a day job, like a standard job, I don't have enough time. I'm wondering if I should, I know it's a brand new job, but I'm wondering if I should even keep it, because, frankly, let me tell you guys how many people are on my list right now. I've got a huge queue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! I've got 6 people in my queue, and I don't even know if I need a full day job anymore, because now I don't want to burst my own bubble, by I don't know. I'm just saying, I think I might have made it. I think I might have actually gotten popular enough where I can have enough commissions in the pipeline where I can have a job security to know that I will actually make enough money to continue to survive and pay rent month to month. Which means I wouldn't need a day job anymore. I think I might have made it, because I have 6! 6! And that's awesome! And honestly, I could not be, I know, right? I could not be where I was today if you guys weren't, spreading my name around and helping me, buying commissions, and just telling people about me. Like, thank you guys so much. It's crazy. So that's where I am right now. I'm actually considering not keeping this day job that I just got, because I think I might have made it. I might have made it. I might have enough popularity now where I can afford to keep myself afloat. So that's awesome. BRB. Okay, so does... Even though you probably said that like 5 minutes ago, I'm sorry. Alright, so I did tape up most of the cheek here. I'm gonna get the jaw next after I'm done getting the front of the muzzle here. So I got most of this area, most of everything using 1-inch tape, 1-inch thick. Now I'm using 1/2 inch because I'm trying to cover up the little details, like the little, all these little curves here. I don't want to accidentally make it too blocky by using too thick of tape. So here's a thicker piece of tape. I don't want to really use it around here because see how it doesn't like follow the curve properly? It's just a little too thick. Just a little bit. You've published 3 novels. What? That's super cool. You can advertise, you know, like I've got it's not the most living server. It's not dead, but it's not living that well either. It kind of just exists. I have a Discord server and I have a section on there where you can self-promote. If you want, you can post it there. So we can see your novels. Like that's really, really cool. And also, if you just want to post a link to your stuff, I don't mind if you want to do that here and now. Alright, yeah, so again, I'm down here. I'm trying to curve this tape around, and the 1 inch is too thick. And even the 1/2 inch, it might be too thick, so I might even chop it a little thinner. If you have to use, like, little square pieces like this, you can totally do that, too. Just kind of like, ooh, what's that called? Paper mache. It's kind of... This part kind of reminds me of paper mache because you just keep putting little pieces on until you cover the whole thing. It's kind of really relaxing. It's really easy. You just do it. You can watch a movie or stream. Put on some music. Just take it easy and just cover the whole thing. Take your time. Alright, let me make sure I actually caught up here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Avengers. I have to catch up with you. That's just terrible. I'm such a bad friend. Oh. Oh, yes, Quacky. Of course, of course. You can DM me, whatever. The question is, I don't know when I'll answer it, because I'm a little bit slow sometimes. Sometimes I answer immediately. Sometimes you have to wait like a week. So, but yeah, feel free to DM me if you want. Whatever you want. Yes, I do want to see the train guy video. I love trains. I've never ridden a passenger train in my life, and it's kind of one of my life goals, like a bucket list goal. I've always wanted to ride a train. Wait, a third Sonic movie? Okay. I'm not gonna argue. Okay. I love Sonic with a passion. I like Sonic. Okay. But really? They're already announcing the third one? I mean, that's awesome. But I'm just shocked. That's very soon. Like, I wonder how long it's gonna take for the second one to come out. Like, I don't know when that one's intending to be coming out, but I cannot wait to see it. I had hoped it would be out on Valentine's Day, because the first Sonic movie came out on Valentine's Day, and I went and saw it with some friends, and it was so fun. And this year, I literally did nothing on Valentine's Day except I went to work. And I didn't even fight to get Valentine's Day off, because what am I gonna do? You know, I probably would have streamed if I had that day off, but, like, what was I gonna do? Sit at home? So, I took Valentine's Day so that my other friends at work could have that day off. But I really had hoped they would release another Sonic movie on Valentine's Day, so maybe next year. Also, a Knuckles TV series. That's interesting. I wish they would remake Sonic X. I loved Sonic X. I mean, it was pretty good. There was some issues with it, of course, but it was good. Yeah, sorry, Avengers, I'm just behind. Right? Okay, so if you're, like, lagging or something, or the quality is not great, and you need to refresh the page because the stream isn't doing great on your end or whatever, then you get another ad. It sucks. That actually sucks. I'm so sorry. The ads thing is so frustrating. It's quite annoying. Sometimes she disappears for an entire month and you just hope she's alive. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I don't do that, because I completely do that 100%. Although, that time I was gone for a month just recently, that was kind of weird even for me. Usually I'm gone for like a week at most, sometimes a week and a half, but yeah, the month, that was a while. That was a long time. Oh yeah, Quackity, you're totally fine. Thank you for asking though, I appreciate that. Alright. We're getting there. We've got it on most of this. We got this whole front area, really. We gotta get it on top of the nose. And the bottom of the jaw. We've still got some ear. So just lots of little spots left, but it's going. I know it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll bring more light. It's just kind of hard to see because it's the same color, you know? Maybe if you make it full screen, you can see a little easier. But for me, I only see it in, like, the windowed view, like, and it's hard for me to see on the screen. Sonic 2 comes out the week you go to Comic-Con. Was that the Comic-Con we were talking about? Because I should probably ask for those days off, because I wanted to try to stop by that Comic-Con. I thought that would be really cool. I was thinking about dragging my brother to go with it, go to it with me, and we could all go together. When did you get a ring light? You know, I actually have 3. I mean, one of them died, so I guess I have 2 now, but I've had it for a while. Usually, see, my one is up here. Let me adjust. See? So here's my camera. There we go. So that's what I see. I see the tiny little box. That's me. And right here, that's the chat. And then the camera, that's the face cam. Here's my mic, hiding behind this shield. And up there is my ring light. Yeah, so that's what I get to see. So I actually have 2. This is the other one. Ring light Clover era. Next time you see me, I'll have like a giant one. This is getting too intense, guys. Let's see now. This is going pretty well. We're actually kind of almost done. I mean, a few more minutes and I think we'll be done here. I want to make sure I try to preserve the detail right here, like where the edge is of the nose, so I know where the actual edge is. But if I can't, the best thing to do, pen. I need to mark it anyways, and I'm going to mark it after if I don't mark it now, so. Either way, I need to write where the nose is. There we go. Jeez, I really need to get this camera closer. Sometimes, this is really weird, sometimes my ring light is too bright. Because if I can dim it down, sometimes it makes the camera be able to pick up the light better. So it's really weird. I have to kind of mess with it. I want to see the Sonic movie 2, Sonic 2 movie so bad. When does that come out? Like, what Comic-Con is that? April 15. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I really want to go to that. Because the next Furry Con is in June? The next one that I would go to. No, it's July. It's Anthrocon, 4th of July. I actually don't know if it's on the 4th of July weekend this year, though. I think they changed it. But it's near 4th of July, I think. Okay, so when I'm doing this mouth edge right here, I'm actually pinching it right here to try to keep this edge straight. Otherwise, they'll be all rounded and it'll be kind of hard. So as I put the tape on, I'm kind of just pinching it here and here. Both sides of this. Get a clover-shaped ring light! Dude, you know, that would be really cool. To get, like, a neon, one of those neon signs. You know what? Avengers has one of those. Avengers has a neon sign of his own channel name, which is really sick. Like, it's really cool. Ads will be the death of me. Yeah, right? It's so sad. I hate the ads. Let's see now. I'm gonna catch up with you guys. What? The voice of Mario is gonna be there. What? Dude. What a cool man, you know? I remember... Okay, I don't go to a lot of conventions. I want to go to more conventions, but out of the few I've been to, I mean, I went to MFF, like Midwest Fur Fest, that last one, and I went to Anthrocon once, and I've been to MTAC, Middle Tennessee Anime Convention. That's what it was. It was very small, and I've been to that one twice. It's very, very small, but I did meet the voice of this is so embarrassing. Cat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug, which is a TV show that I like, and that was very, very cool. Like, meeting voice actors is so cool. I just love it. I think voice actors, I mean, they work just as hard as regular, like, you know, like, footage actors. Like, they're still actors. They all work really hard. So any kind of actor, somebody that has a lot of effort that goes into their art, into their craft, meeting any kind of artist is so cool. Yes, right! Cat Noir! The voice of Cat Noir! He was so cool! It was awesome! Cat Noir's voice actor... What a good man. He was a very nice man. And I still have a signature somewhere in one of my sketchbooks, one of my old sketchbooks. It was a very cool experience. I would love to meet some more voice actors. Actually, I think I have a picture with the guy. I should look at that. It's been a while. It's been a few years since I met him, but yeah, I would love to meet the voice actor of Mario. I mean, he is a famous man, and you know, he does good work. We need him. We need him for our Mario world. That would be a really cool thing. Anthro Expo. Ooh. Is it right next to you? Because if it's nearby, it's a lot easier to get your parents to say yes. Like, I mean, I live in Detroit, and it's a lot easier for me to go to conventions that are in Detroit because, you know, I don't even have to travel if I don't want to. I tried to go to Motor City FurryCon last year, and I couldn't. I think they closed it or something. Yeah, they closed it because of COVID. Dang it, I said it again. To the ooh virus. YouTube, please don't flag me. Yeah, they closed it. I didn't even get to go, even though it was in Motor City. Detroit, Thug City. I call it Thug City. It was a shame. It was right there. It would have been so easy. Okay, Quackity, if you gotta go, whenever you gotta go, just let me know and we'll say bye. But it is nice to get to see you guys. Especially when I haven't seen you all in a while. Oh, Rudder, you gotta go. Okay. Yeah, school, man. Okay. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna have to look because I know I've got the picture somewhere. I'm fairly certain I took a picture with the guy, so I'm gonna have to find it. I'll go through my camera roll from a few years ago. Alright, well, it was really great seeing you, Rudder. I'm sorry you gotta go, but thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It's good to see, I haven't talked to Rudder in a while. I haven't talked to a lot of you in a while, so it's really awesome to get to talk to you guys. Actually, I have a small list of maybe 6 or 7 costumes that I want to make for myself, and one of them is Cat Noir, so I hope one day you guys expect to see me in skin-tight, like, reflective black material of Cat Noir. One day. One day. I'm really glad I've got a really good metabolism that keeps me skinny, because I eat so badly. Like, if my metabolism didn't keep me skinny, it'd be really hard for me to stay skinny, and I don't know if I'd have I don't know if I'd be brave enough to wear that kind of skin-tight costume if I didn't, I don't know. I'm just worried. In a few years, when I start to get older, my metabolism isn't gonna do it for me. I'm gonna have to start eating healthy to keep my weight down. And I don't want to eat healthy. I like eating ramen and Oreos. Bargain Brothers. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Is that in America or is that somewhere else? I've literally never heard of that. Wow, Anthro Expo, right next to you. That's so nice. You should try to go. Let me know if you go. I'd love to see some pictures. I live in Scary Town. Detroit Become Furry. That's a game that I love, Detroit Become Human, but I cannot play it because my channel is, like, not rated, not rated older. Like, I thought about playing that and, oh, what's the other game I love that's kind of really a little bit dark? What is it? LA Noire. I love LA Noire, but that one's a little bit more adult also. So that's not one I would really want to play on my channel either. But I kind of still want to stream it. So I might make like a second channel just for some more older Let's Plays. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure if I should do that or not. Sorry, I gotta catch up on the messages here, the chat. I'm a little behind. Yeah, my brother can copy Mario's fire. Or at least he just says fire in Mario accent. It sounds so funny. It's like his favorite thing to say. But the Wahoo is really good too. Wow, yeah, Anthro Expo is like right around the corner. That's coming up. I hope you get to go to that. Oh, you like to build cosplay? Cool. Katsukan. I've not heard of that one either. That sounds fun. You should take some pictures and show us, because I'd love to see. I have not heard of that one. So either it's a small con, or I just don't get out a lot. I want to go to more conventions. They're so fun. Are you going to wear a certain cosplay to that? Or are you just going to kind of, you know, wear whatever cool things you feel like wearing that day? No, actually, so did. Nobody else had shipping problems. I've even shipped fursuits to Canada with no trouble. Not a single trouble at all. Yours is the only one that got stuck in the mail. Of course, yours is the only one that was mailed during the mailing crisis of 2021, I think. That's what I would call it. Dude, losing weight is like the hardest thing in the world. Especially if you like bad food. And I like bad food. I could live off ramen, and in fact, I kind of do. It's just hard. It's hard to keep track of what you're eating, when, portions. Honestly, okay, portions are one of the hardest things. Even if you're eating healthy, if you're eating too much, you can still gain weight from it. It's just terrible. Terrible. I hate trying to be healthy. It's so much effort. I wish I just had a chef, you know, just to keep me in check. Someone just cook for me and I'll eat that. Okay, it's in America. Maybe it's just on the other side of the country, because I have not been to one of those stores. I don't even remember what you said it was called, but it seems I have misplaced my cellular device. I hope you find it. Okay, whenever I visit my friends in the mountains in Tennessee, my phone doesn't work at all. Not even a little bit. Like, I have to get on some kind of Wi-Fi and send, like, DM messages to people that I need to get in contact with, because my phone is 100% out of commission. So, kind of makes you a little scared to travel, knowing that your phone could just kind of not work. Sorry, that had nothing to do with you losing your phone. That just made me think of that for some reason. We need a separate M-rated Clover channel, right? I feel that makes me, like, Most games and content, I mean, you know, I could barely even get through the first Venom movie because it was really scary. Like, I would call the first Venom movie, I think that should have been rated R. I mean, if The Matrix was rated R, I think the Venom should have been rated R. That was way scarier than The Matrix, okay? Like, I would call Venom 1 a psychological horror. I would go that far. It was scary, okay? I could not watch that alone. I had to watch it with my brother. And even then, like, I can play LA Noire. I mean, that one's rated M, not because it's scary, but because it's a crime. It's like a crime police simulator, and you can see some kind of... That's not my favorite part, seeing some kind of gross stuff, but, like, I don't do scary. I don't do scary at all. And even if I'm playing other rated M games, like Grand Theft Auto, I don't like the gross stuff so much, and the scary stuff. I just kind of like it for the gameplay, which is weird and sad. It's weird. It's like I like these rated M games, but I don't. It's bizarre. So I don't know. I feel like I would be very uncomfortable if I streamed it. But at the same time, I love streaming games. So it makes me curious. Makes me curious if I'll ever do that. Oh my gosh. Good luck finding your phone if you haven't found it yet. Yikes. Yes. I did meet Telephone. Actually, my very first furry con, Anthrocon, during the Fursuit photo op, I was like one line behind Telephone. Okay, I'll find that photo too. It's a big, big photo. Like, that was so cool. I actually did meet Telephone. And, Avengers, I know at least one person in the chat, because I know Avengers is not a furry. Telephone is a very, very well-known fursuiter. Because they have a very cute fursuit, a Dutch Angel Dragon, and they make lots of videos, and I guess they're just cute, and everybody knows who they are. But yeah, they are a very popular fursuiter, and it was cool to meet them. I would like one day to meet Pokari, Rue. I think I'm not sure what Pokari goes by. I think they're a very cool person, and they're one of the people that helped me get into the Fursuit fandom in the first place, so it would be cool to meet Pokari one day. Let's see now. I'm a little behind again. See, I start talking and then I... My blue background's freaking out. Why? Why is it doing that? I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Okay, good. So Diz, I'm so glad you found it. Hey, nice to meet you. The name's PSI. Thank you for saying hi. Yes, it was. It was a bit campy, wasn't it? Still freaked me out, though. It's kind of embarrassing to admit that it freaked me out, but, like, at the same time, I will admit it, it did freak me out. Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say, but I was saying it weird. Our standards for R-rated movies have changed since The Matrix, since a while back. Like, ooh, what's another, okay, Ghost. That is an old movie, a very, very old movie. I think it's rated R. It's not even that scary, but that is a good movie. I love that movie. And I'm pretty sure that's rated R, and it's not even that scary. And the fact that Venom wasn't rated R, but it freaked me right out. What even? And now the back... Okay, so is it the background within my cameras here, or is it the blue border that's going around my screen? Why is it doing that? What the heck? Oh, interesting. Do you know if... was Telephone responsible for creating the species, the Dutch Angel Dragon species? Because if so, I was not aware of that. That's interesting. I actually don't know who created that species. But I like it. I think it's really cute. I made a dragon once, for Indigo. I don't know if Indigo's still here or not. But he did pop in it for a second to say hi earlier. I made a dragon for him, and some people were wondering if it was a Dutch Angel Dragon, and no, you gotta be aware that some dragons look like it's a dragon, you know? And there's different styles, and it can look a little bit like a Dutch Angel Dragon, since it did have kind of like the rounded nose, but, I've heard some people giving issues to other people because they're like, you can't make a Dutch Angel Dragon and then say it's not, and people need to calm down, because it's, you know, if your character ends up looking kind of like something else, like, I've seen some other people's characters that looked quite similar to Figby, but, you know, they're not. They designed it on their own, and it's just funny, like, how some designs can look really similar, and how some people can get really, really weird about it, like, how dare you copy my design? Just interesting. I don't know where this little tangent of mine was going, but not 100%, but you think, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Like, maybe I can Google that later or something. I'll ask Reddit. Reddit knows everything. Okay, so right here is some serious detail. I want to make sure I'm keeping as much detail at the edge of this ear as possible, because I need to keep this line. And so, I've actually been ripping tiny little squares off to try to keep this detail as good as possible. So that's why I've been working on the ear for a minute now. I need to make sure this looks good. Yes. And I am going to mark these afterwards, but if I'm worried I'm gonna lose that line, I can actually mark it now with the pen. Either way, I'm gonna have to mark these lines at some point, because I'm gonna have to cut it. We're making a pattern to cut, you know? The blue border was flashing like crazy for 2 to 3 minutes, and then it stopped. That is so weird. Was it flashing? Okay, this border, was it flashing for anybody else or just Avengers? Because I wonder if that's a problem with my stream or what. Because that's not good. I don't want to be giving anybody like a seizure or something. Like, Venom had more claim to an R rating than Deadpool. I have not seen Deadpool, actually. I purposely avoided Deadpool because I thought I wouldn't like it, because it was R-rated. But, I don't know, given the fact that R ratings are, you know, different these days, I guess I don't know what to expect. I feel like I should watch it, at least at some point. Thank you, Quackity. I appreciate it. I need people to put things on a list for me, because I can't remember things to save my life. Okay, so we've got this whole area over here. That's pretty good. We've got most of the jaw. I'm gonna finish the jaw now. Oh, that scared me. It's project time. Thank you. Thank you for following. I like that name. You didn't see the flashing. That's so weird. I wonder if it's your graphics card. Sometimes that happens. I know that sounds weird, but you might need to restart your computer. I like how some types of those sonas look. But at the same time, those species that are copyrighted and have to have an official sona in that species you need to pay for. That's like buying an NFT. Dude, right? I totally agree. It's so weird. That part is so bizarre to me. I think it's cool, like, to have species that are, like, somebody created them, like it's a brand new, like, mythical creature species. Like, those are cool, but the fact that you kind of have to pay, that that is the part to me that also feels like NFT, awkward, strange weirdness. And I just learned what those were. That's so weird. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know. Apparently Avengers is the only one that saw the flashing, so... Yeah. That sounds like a graphics card thing. Like, I know that sounds weird, but sometimes, that has happened to me before on YouTube videos. If I haven't restarted my computer in several days, and then eventually it just says, your graphics card, you need to restart. You need to restart your computer, your graphics card isn't doing good. So maybe that's just my computer being not good, but I don't know. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, then I have no idea. That's bizarre. Yes, do it. Do it, Quackity. Just help me out. You're the only one, man. You could DM me everything before I forget. I would forget to eat if somebody wasn't like, hey, you should probably eat. Yeah, official species kind of smells like purebred dog culture. Seriously. I've never heard of a dog made of bread. They're inbred. They're in a bread. Get it? Yeah, my family owns a purebred dog. It's a, God, what is it? A Pomeranian. But only because he was in the shelter, because he was so poorly behaved. He was such a bad dog that literally nobody wanted him. Nobody. Because he was so bad. So, my family, bless their hearts, adopted him and they take care of him now. Frankly, when it comes to cats, I have patience. But when it comes to dogs, I do not have patience. Yes, I did. And honestly, like, the thing about purebred dogs is a lot of them are very, very, very poorly behaved. I don't even know why anyone would want a purebred dog. Like, and purebred cats, like, they have so many health issues that's kind of, I mean, they're so cute, but at the same time, I don't know, they have a lot of problems, and I feel bad for being a part of it. So usually what I'll do is if I want, I love Himalayans, and I love the long hair, exotic short hair cats. Usually I'll get ones that are like, I don't want to say rejects, but ones that they can't like sell for like full price or whatever because they aren't perfect or whatever. Like, ones that truly need homes that nobody wants to buy. And it's terrible. I know it sounds terrible, but if I really would want a purebred cat, I would get one that needs a home. And that's what I have done in the past. I've gotten ones that were like breeders, or like ones that are older, like they're older and nobody wants them because they're not kittens, and it's just I don't know. It's hard when it comes to that because they're cute. The purebred animals are very cute, but at the same time, it's a very interesting thing. I don't know if it's a good idea or not to be supporting that. I have too many cats already. I don't intend to be buying a new cat anytime soon. Don't worry. A, Poms are horribly behaved unless engaged with massive behavior modification plans. Yeah, I believe that. B, can never get, Walter from the Big... Oh, I don't know what that is. Whenever people talk about purebred anything, I need to watch that. I have not seen that. Or read that. I'm not sure if that's a book or a movie or what. Or a TV show. You used to work at a vet for a long time. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I'm sure you would know. You would know. I used to, a long time ago, I used to work at a dog groomer place, and always the purebred ones. They were always the meanest and most terrible, evil ones. Like, I don't know why, man. They were cute, but, I don't know. I guess you gotta be able to be willing to put up with it, I guess. And they're very cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Quackity. Rescue is definitely the way to go. Yeah, right? Like, yeah. I love the purebreds, but at the same time, I don't think I will ever buy a purebred kitten or puppy, ever. Because I would rather, if I must have that species, I'd rather get a rescue one, someone that didn't take care of it or doesn't want it anymore. Maybe it had behavioral issues, or it's an adult and they couldn't sell it. I would get one that needs a home if I really needed to get like a purebred. But I really there's so many animals that are homeless that it you know, it kind of feels wrong to support like purebred places when there's so many homeless like mixed breed animals. It's hard. It's definitely like a moral issue. I never know where to stand on it. You kind of, for like 10 years, wanted a Pomeranian and name it Bark Obama. That'd be kind of cute. I saw a fursuit of a Pomeranian. It was really cute. Back to lurk mode. That's fine with me. John Goodman screaming, "The dog has papers!" in a bowling alley. Yeah, I have a lot of cat. I have too many cat, actually. I know, right? I'm supposed to work at 10 a.m. and I'm supposed to work until 6:30 p.m. I'm supposed to be working for a long time, so I'm definitely gonna have to take a nap after the stream here. But, yeah, I don't blame you for having to go. Yes, we have to, we have to record more SpongeBob. It's time. It's been a hot minute. I think I'm free Sunday, but I'll DM you. We'll try to figure out a time that'll work good for us. Sorry. I know it's been so long. We really need to keep working on that. Add it to the list! Honestly! Here's my list. It's getting longer. Oh, God. I lost the pen. Alright. I guess I'll get a new pen. SpongeBob. SB. SQ. There we go. How do you guys usually abbreviate SpongeBob? SB, like, SP? Like, or SQ? How would you abbreviate SpongeBob SquarePants? Because that's a good question. That's a good question. You look, yeah, that's okay. I know it's getting really late, so I don't blame you if you gotta go too, Quackity. What? Whoa. So Diz, you have a power button on your keyboard? Why? Who designed that? That's an awful design. That's terrible. Who would design it like that? Spingle blob. Yeah, okay. That's gotta be my new favorite way to say it. Alright. So far, so good. You know how I said I thought we were almost done? Yeah, I guess I'm really bad at guesstimating time limits. I guess time is just something I'm not good at guessing. Who'd have thought? I thought we were almost done, but I keep finding more spots that I haven't done yet. Or I haven't done well enough yet to my desire. It's gotta be perfect, you know. Oh. Okay, over in my time zone, it's 1:32, so... Wow, the fan is just getting my hair. Good job, fan. At your work, every computer has a keyboard with a sleep button right over F8. F8 is the most used the key that you use. Why? Why would they do that? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's actually ridiculous. That's so dumb. Who designed that? Right? What even? Oh, Quackity, why do you gotta get up so early? That's awful. SSBB. You know, I don't hate that, actually. That's actually pretty good. Because I've been doing SB, SQ, but it feels wrong. I'm still trying to come up with an abbreviation that I like, but SSBV, that's not bad for some SpongeBob abbreviation. Alright, let's see, we got this whole cheek area. We got inside here. Oh, this is going pretty well, actually. I'm sure I've said that a lot, but it really is going well. Oh, wait. That's Smash Bros. For the Wii. Dang it. I should have known. You know what keeps confusing me is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That one keeps throwing me through the loop. Because I keep accidentally almost saying something else. And, I'm gonna leave it at that. if you know, you know. Try to write stuff down if you think you forgot anything, Team. Thank you! I'm trying. I've got a whole list right now of stuff written down, so... Yikes! I guess that's part of being gone for a while, is that I've got more stuff to write down than more. Pokemon Shining Diamond! Yeah. Not quite, but I'm still... It's confusing me so bad. The new one is... Oh, okay. I think we should play in the underground together, because on Black Friday a while back, got a capture card, and now I can play Switch games and stream it. And if we can play in the underground together, for anyone who has that game, that would be so fun! Any idea when I'll stream next? Let me check my real job work schedule. Likely Sunday. Likely. If not, Wednesday. Probably Sunday, though. It'll probably be Sunday. Oh, wait, that's the new one. I don't remember. I can't remember the theme for, Smash Bros. What is that, Brawl? Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I can't remember the theme. It's been too long. You know, I really liked the Subspace Emissary in that game. I think it lasted a bit too long, but at the same time, if you're playing with two people, it's really, really, really fun. Brawl, yeah. Okay, so it is Brawl. I can't remember how it goes. How many projects am I working on? That's a dangerous question. That depends how many commissions I have versus how many personal projects I have. And my personal project shelf is behind me at the corner here, and honestly, I haven't worked on a personal project in like 2 or 3 months because I've had commissions. So, even though I have several personal projects happening, haven't been working on them. But as far as commissions go, I do have 6 in the pipeline, even though I'm only working on about 3 right now. I haven't started the other 3 yet, so... Oh, someone's going? Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you so much for hanging out, Quackity. It was good seeing you. It's been a while. Obviously, that was my fault, because I haven't streamed in a bit, but, you know, it's good. It was good seeing you, so thank you for hanging out, and thank you for writing down my to-do list. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a good one, and I'm sorry you have to get up so early. Right! Oh, I just dropped... I dropped a tape. I don't know if I'm willing to pick it up this time, though. I really liked the Subspace. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I think since... I mean, Brawl is an older game, obviously, now. But, you know, with new technology in today, the way games are made at a faster... They're made to be at a faster speed. Like, if you pick up Brawl, it'll feel a lot slower. If you pick up, a lot slower than a lot of today's games that come out. So I think if they remade Subspace Emissary in one of the newer Smash games, it'd be much quicker paced. That problem, I think, wouldn't be there anymore. I think it would be a lot of fun. Can I friend? Yes, yeah, sure. Go ahead. I am totally fine with this. Friend me in Discord. Do it. Thank you for asking. That was really nice. Alright, so this flat underneath the jaw section, we can actually, use the thicker tape on this, like the 1-inch thick tape, because it's not curved, and we're not going to lose much detail here if we use the thicker tape, because, yeah, there's, like, not lots of curves. So when you're working down here, you want to make sure you go all the way to the edge here with the tape. So that can be kind of hard, because you don't want to, I mean, you want to get it right on the edge of the foam. So trying to get it perfectly lined up is a little bit of a struggle. Woo. I gotta turn that down. It keeps scaring me. Crumpet Creations, cool. Yeah, Nether Creations. Well, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. We're just chatting and, well, I was gonna say sewing, but right now we're kind of just crafting. Okay, yeah, you gotta go. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a good one, Quackity. Thank you for hanging out. One thing you've noticed is games try to do slower pacing times. It's like they wanted an 80-hour story, but they were told to compress it to like 40, so it starts rushing a lot faster once it feels the game actually picks up. Yeah, seriously, like, now that you mention it, it does feel like that. I haven't played Balan Wonderworld, but, that's an example of how not to do a game. Yes, I'm doing a pattern and you're the one sewing. I like it. What are you currently sewing? And how are you doing? Yeah, Balan Wonderworld felt like I haven't played it personally because frankly I didn't want to drop the money on that game. But I've watched people play it on, like, videos and streams and stuff, and it seems to me like pacing is kind of a problem in that game. Like, yeah! Right? I didn't want to try it out, either. Like, I want to try it out, but I don't at the same time also. But I didn't want to drop the money on it, but it kind of went down a lot. Like, it did not last long at full price, is what I'll say about that. So, maybe I should give it a shot. Because, you know, I wasn't willing to pay full price, but now that it's a little bit lower, I think I saw it 40 a while back, so it might be even cheaper now. Like, right after it came out, it dropped from 60 to 40, which I thought was hilarious and also depressing. You're great, working on a commission. Ooh. Whoa, is that a Digimon? That sounds like a Digimon name. That's awesome. Do you stream working on your stuff too? Because that's really cool. We should raid each other sometime. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we should totally raid each other. Oh, thank you, Quackity. Okay, I will see you next time. BRB said is okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I've met a few other people. Yeah, I've met a few other people who make fursuits. Just kind of hopping into my stream and saying, "Hey, I do this too," and it's really, really cool. I love meeting other fursuit makers or just other crafters in general. You totally could do it. Like, if you know what you're doing, I believe in you. I remember my first few streams were really scary too, but I got used to it, and now I'm really talkative. It would be really, really cool though if you wanted to. But if not, you know, you make your stuff, you have fun with it. I mean, at the very least, you don't have to stream. You can have fun with it on just making it. It's super helpful to have other makers in your circle. Right! Oh man, I remember, yeah, for sure. I have asked many questions to other people before, and it's been very helpful. I remember... Aw. Okay, quick story time. I remember when I first started, making fursuits, I actually had messaged, I think it was Spirit Panda, because they were one of the few makers that I ever saw doing something I was trying to do, which was feet paws that had interchangeable bottoms. So, using magnets, you can take the bottom... Okay, bye! See you later! Using magnets, you can take the bottom off of an outdoor feet paw and slip them on paw pads for, like, the indoor feet paw. So you can make it an indoor or an outdoor. Just slip it off. And that was actually my first pair of feet paws, was one like that. And I had actually messaged them and asked how they did it. And they said that they used a 3D printing method. And since I had just been starting out at that point, I didn't even own a 3D printer yet, but it was cool to get their opinion, because I did mine in a completely different way. I did mine by hand with magnets, and afterwards I had found out that they did something like that too, so I was very curious to find out how they did it. So it is really, really cool to hear other people's opinions and their techniques. It's neat. Like, I remember trying to figure out how other people made their, like, hand paw and feet paw beans, like, so squishy. And honestly, it was just the material. Like, if you use a certain kind of stretchy velvet, you can make those, you can make beans that really pop out big. Like, I use Minky for most of mine, but if you use that certain kind of stretch velvet, you can make paws that are really pop. So, that's something I learned from other makers, too. It's really cool. Love feet paw bottoms, right? Those are so cool. Right. That is a-okay. I've only ever done it once, and it was just for my first pair of feet paws for myself. And since it was my first pair of feet paws, they're kind of old now, and they did not stand the test of time. But now that I've done it once, I have been excited to try it again. I'm hopefully I will try it again. I'll find out a really good way to do it. And then I'll stream it and let you guys know how I do it, like the best way I found. Cause that would be really cool. Cause the thing is, I love feet paws, and like I love the indoor feet paws, but geez, it just sucks how they cannot last. Cause you wear them out for 2 seconds, and they're just immediately destroyed. But for like taking pictures and for like hanging out inside, it's nice to be able to wear like your costume proper with the bottom of the feet paws and everything. So to have switchable ones would be really cool. Alrighty. So now is a little bit harder for you guys to see, believe it or not. I mean, it was hard to see already, but now it's even harder because I've been taping up the inside of the mouth, so I'm sorry if you're not able to see it that well. This part is a lot harder to show. It's even hard for me to see. And frankly, a lot of the time, I'll get like a flashlight, like a little flashlight, and I'll just kind of stick it in there and just do the best I can, because it's kind of hard to see, hard to move. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys can at least get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Ah! That eye blink, yeah! I know, I see, I designed this in the 3D software, and then I 3D printed it, so it does its job. But I was thinking about designing a new shape, because I love it, but... Right? Run away, Edhead, come back! The head's just running away. It's literally just keeps falling on me. Why am I seeing a melted Mickey Mouse head? It's kind of neat. Part of the creative process is seeing things that look like they're dead. Fursuit making is weird because the entire time it looks awful until the very end, and then it's like, this looks great. Like, the entire time before that, it looks awful, in my humble opinion. Like, if anyone were to see this right now, I always feel like I have to preface it. Like, it's not done, it's not done. Yeah. Well, it was really cool. We had a lot of people on stream today. It was very, very cool. I got very busy just chatting with you guys. It was nice. But, alas, it is the middle of the night on a weekday, which was an accident. It was just the only time I could stream, so unfortunately, now there is less people. I figured that would happen. I was just shocked that many people were able to come at all, but I appreciated that. I was at least able to talk to a lot of people today. That was fun. Okay. We're getting there, guys. I hate doing the inside of the mouth. That part's not super fun. Right? I hate when you get to that part where, yeah, you're really far along, and then you realize there's something wrong with it, and you're like, oh, no, please don't make me start over. Or, like, you're gonna have to, like you said, like, rip off all the fur just to fix one spot because it's not turning out right. Like, it's not good. I hate that part. It's very stressful. You've been in the group for a bit, but you don't talk on Discord. That's fine. That's totally fine. Figured to hop on the stream finally. That's cool. I like that. I like saying hi to you guys, but, you know, if you didn't want to chat, of course, it's not, you don't have to either, but I do appreciate it. I like saying hi to you guys. I like hearing how you guys' day been and what you're working on. Or just what you're playing. If you prefer to play games and you don't really work on crafting stuff, that's fine too. I don't know, it's just, you just want to know how your friends are doing. So I am using the 1/2-inch thick tape in here because there's a lot of curves in here and it's really hard to get the curves to not buckle. So the thinner the tape here, the better. Hopefully, we're almost done with this part because, geez, I hate taping the inside of the mouth. So, if I do too many strips, like... Alright, I find that I tend to do a lot of strips, like, facing one way. If I do a lot of strips facing straight up and down, I'll once in a while take one tape and just put it across. So it's kind of like Legos, you know how you have to, like, interlock them? Otherwise, if you just have a pile of straight Legos going all the way up, like a straight wall, it'll just break easy. You gotta kind of, like, interlock them. So if I do a lot of pieces of tape going straight, once in a while, I'll put one going across one way or the other, just to try to make it a little bit more durable, so that when I try to take the pattern off, it doesn't just completely shred into nothingness. You know, I forgot I was actually... I mean, I was playing games on stream at some point. It's been a while because I've just been so freaking busy, but I was playing Sonic Forces, which is cursed, but you know, I don't hate it. And I do want to keep playing that. And a while back, I was playing Sonic Adventure 2, and I still never finished that either, so I've got some games that I'm behind in. I don't know why I gravitate towards Sonic. I think I just really like Sonic. I mean, that's fine. I like that there's the new Sonic movie coming out, and they're working on new Sonic games. Hopefully, it'll be a decent Sonic game, because I'm getting really sick of the not decent Sonic games. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. That's... I mentioned this a little while ago, that I have a small list of cosplays, and Cat Noir is a cosplay that one day I will do, because I wanna dress up as Cat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug. But, Shadow the Hedgehog is also on that list. I do want to make a cosplay of Shadow the Hedgehog one day. I think it will be fun. Because I actually have a very soft spot for Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube. I think it's on PS2 also, but I played the GameCube one. It's not a good game. Objectively, it's a bad game, but I like it. And we're going to have to play that next. Once I'm done with Sonic Forces and Sonic 2. Sonic Adventure 2, I guess. We're gonna have to play Shadow the Hedgehog. You tried Forces on PC, and you tried it on your laptop, and doesn't play games, and you think you got a bit bored. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It is kind of repetitive, isn't it? It's not really that great. I mean, maybe there's a reason I haven't gone back to it, you know? Maybe I got bored of it and I didn't realize. But I totally could see that. It's not the most entertaining game. It's a good one to stream, though, because, it's like, I can focus on that game and talking at the same time because it's not as high maintenance. Like, some games that take a lot of effort to play well, like Mega Man, yikes. I don't know if I could do that on stream. But yeah, Sonic Forces, I could see getting bored with that. I don't blame you for that. Okay, we got most of the inside of the mouth. I gotta get a little strip right here. So you can try to line up your tape to, like, be straight through, like, the symmetry line right here. I'll usually just kind of go right in the middle. I'll cross over the symmetry line a little bit, and then I'll draw that straight line after with my pen. So, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you want, you can make the edge of this tape be your symmetry line. Like, right here, I could line it up. But, that just depends on how you want to tape it. I just tape it good, and then I'll draw the line on after, where I'm going to cut it and mirror it. You went to download it on your gaming tower, but you just couldn't get yourself to. Yeah. You got a mission and a half in, hardly past the prologue, barely. And you mainly got bored because 6 FPS. Yikes! Like, I don't know whether to blame the game or your computer for that, but frankly, I'm sure it's a lot of that is the game. I heard when it first came out on PC that it didn't run good, and I don't know if they fixed it ever, so I would not be shocked if it was the game being slow. I don't think it's that well optimized for PC play. I think that's the problem. Okay, so I taped the whole inside of the mouth here, inside this whole crevice area, through here. That looks pretty good. Let's see, we got the bottom of the jaw past the halfway mark. Down here. Ooh, I missed a spot right here. I need that. It's not super curvy, so I can use the thicker tape on that. Yeah, it's not the most interesting game ever. It's definitely kind of iffy. I don't think I would play it if I wasn't a Sonic fan, and I probably wouldn't play it if I wasn't streaming it. It's because it isn't the greatest game ever. But it's also not the worst. I've played much worse Sonic games, unfortunately. Okay, so for this hole in here, make sure there we go. Make sure you get not just the edge, but you get like this whole inner section too, all the way around. And I'll usually like pinch right here to try to keep this hard edge intact. Otherwise it'll just kind of be curved and messed up. It's really hard to show in the camera, especially because the lighting, but I'm going to put some more tape here and pinch it here on the edge as I go. Yeah, when I was gone for like a month or so, like I really missed working on Fursuits and I missed streaming. I missed everything. It's just my life now, you know? This is just what I do, and when I was gone for so long, it made me sad. I missed everything. I missed everybody. I really like doing what I do, and even though one day I used to think I wanted to be an animator and make movies, I, in college, discovered that that wasn't really what I wanted to do, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't know, and so I graduated college still not really knowing what I wanted to do, and then eventually I found out what I wanted to do, and it's to make fursuits, and I'm really glad that I finally did figure out what I want to do with my life as far as a job goes, yeah. You got quite a few games, and X was one of the shows I grew up with. Right? Oh man, I love Sonic X. I spotted quite a few animation errors in that TV show, but I don't even care. It's still such a fun show. Yeah, animation is fun to watch, but production can be taxing. Yes. And it's very important what studio you work at, too, because that could make or break the entire job. Like, yikes. And even if you don't work at a studio, if you're like there's a lot of people who do commissions, and they just, they work for people who need animation for their YouTube channel, or they're just freelance. Even then, it is a lot of work. You're right. It's a ton of work. So, that's fine. I just didn't end up liking it, really. I'm definitely, I'm willing to put in the effort and the work, but it's just, it just wasn't for me. So, and I mean, I know enough about it, the entire thing, the entire process of animation pipeline, where I know how much effort goes into it, and man, those people who stick with it, respect. I have high respect for them. It's not easy stuff. Especially if they're stuck with a company that's not great, that doesn't treat them right. Because it's really sad. There's a lot of companies that don't treat their workers right, especially in the animation and video game field. I think, I wish they would... I wish everybody was nice to their workers. Everybody works so hard, and then the bosses are usually just the worst people. I'm specifically thinking about Activision Blizzard right now. But they did get bought out. I wish Avengers was still in the chat. He knows more about this than I do. They did get bought out recently, so hopefully their poor staff is going to start being treated better. Because lately... a lot has been coming out about them, that they've been treating their staff just awful, and I feel terrible. You want to get into game design, but you need to do it with engine that doesn't require coding, because with codeless game design, the game being done feels worth the work, but even though coding makes it easier to optimize and cuts out bugs and whatnot, it feels like the time that goes into it will make the consumption feel not as worth it anymore. Yeah, for sure. No, it does make sense. It does. Especially if it's like, I think especially for your first few, like, little games, or your first game, really, overall, like, I think going codeless is totally the way to go, because then you can just get your feet wet and see if it's something that you really want to do, because, I mean, I really, in my entire life, up halfway through college, I thought, I want to be an animator. This is what I want to do with my life. And until I got into it, that whole time I thought I wanted to do that. But until I really tried it, I didn't notice until then that I actually didn't really like it. So going codeless is the way to go, because that'll give you the chance to try it. And if you like it, then, you can learn the code and continue from there. But at least at least you can, like... have fun, do the basics, learn how games are basically made, and you don't need to use the code yet. Until you decide, like, if you decide you really want to do code, you really, really like making games, then you can learn the code, but I think it's a really great starting point. I don't like they were bought out to BH, because Microsoft is good. Oh, yeah, I forgot they were bought out by Microsoft. Buying companies as soon as they go on discount. Feels like they're not fixed much, and it's 100% a money thing. Seriously, I don't think they're gonna fix anything. Oh, gosh, that's scary. Good point! What if they don't fix anything? Yikes. It's very possible that they do not fix the problems that the Activision Blizzard has been having. What if they just let it be the same problem? That's terrible. I sure hope that they at least put forth the effort to try to help the workers. Because if they bought out that and everybody's here is just hoping that their lives are going to get better, and then Microsoft doesn't try, I mean, this could be bad. Okay, so I taped up this whole front head section. We got everything through this mark, this halfway symmetry mark, and a little bit over, which is just how I like to do it. So I can take the marker and draw on it. Inside the mouth, we got it going inside the eye socket as much as I could. So we got it all the way up through this section, and all the way down to the end of the cheek here, down through here. And I am going to have to do the back of the head still, and the ear, and I still didn't get the inside here all the way yet. So let's do the ear, like the inside and the back, and then we'll do the back of the head, and then we'll talk about the neck, because boy, the neck is always trouble, but, you know, it's just part of it. I'm very curious about the future of Activision Blizzard, especially Overwatch 2, because that's the game I'm looking forward to. I love Overwatch. It's like that's the one multiplayer competitive game I have ever played in my entire life, but I really like it a lot. And I sure hope that nothing bad happens to their games and nothing bad happens to their staff. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out, So Diz. It was so great talking to you again and seeing you again. I know it has been a while, so I'm really glad you're doing okay. And I'll see you next time. If you have any more questions for me, let me know. Definitely get some half-inch thick foam if you're thinking about buying some supplies, and yeah. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you. I'm sure the rest of my night will be good too. Okay. Yeah, it's a bizarre time of night right now. Like, I am shocked that even a single person was able to say hi at all, because it's very late. Don't worry, you haven't written all down. Good. Okay, good. You're gonna need that. Okay, bye. That's good. Writing notes is very, very important, at least for me. I'm not sure about everybody else, but I need notes, otherwise I forget everything. Okay. So I'm just getting the inside of the ear right now. It's only midnight here! What? It's 2 a.m. over here. Dang. Time zones are funny, aren't they? You never know. And, one person that comes in the chat often, they live in Germany, so I never know, what time it is for them. Sometimes they come in and it's like the middle of the day, and I have no idea. Like, their time zone is way, way different than mine, so, I mean, that's really cool. So, I guess people in America might be sleeping at 2 a.m., but, I mean, if there's somebody in Germany who speaks English and wants to watch, I mean, I guess it works for them. That's crazy. Remember when cable was a thing, and they used to say, like, oh, this show will be on at this time, or that time central, and, like, they used to have to say multiple time zones in the commercial, because the commercial would air within multiple time zones. I didn't understand that when I was a kid. Like, why are they telling me the wrong time? I was so confused. I kind of miss cable. It was kind of nice how you could just turn on the TV and go to, like, Disney Channel or Cartoon Network or something, and there was usually something decent on. I mean, streaming is objectively easier, but at the same time, I do miss cable. I don't know. Because I used to try out a lot of new shows on cable. I would just try to watch whatever was on. I would watch a lot of stuff that I probably would not have watched on my own. Like, streaming, there's a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't. I'd look at it and I'd be like, that's dumb. And I wouldn't have watched it, but when it was just on, you know, sometimes I would watch it and then I would kind of start to like the show. Yeah! Yeah, right? Big Bang Theory, Thursday at 8, 7 Central, only on CBS. Right? Right? Exactly, something like that. Wow. It'd be like 7 or 8 a.m. in Germany, maybe, right now. That's crazy. So it doesn't matter what ridiculous hour I'm streaming. I suppose it's possible that somebody somewhere could still be watching, because, I guess, around the world, somebody's got to be awake that speaks English. 8, 7 Central was one of the top time slots, because everyone is home then, but also in commercials, it had the best flow when you say it out loud. True! Actually, that's very true. Imagine trying to say it in, for other times. I totally could see that. It would sound a little bit rougher, wouldn't it? Yeah, you're right. I remember a lot of the good stuff was on at that time. I guess that explains it, huh? I remember, like, it was so dumb. Being so excited for, like, the newest Hannah Montana or whatever. I didn't have cable for most of my life. And then when I finally got cable, I mean, I really enjoyed it. But, it didn't really last that long before streaming started. But cable was fun. I do like cable. Most of the time, though, I had to wait for Saturday morning. And then there'd be Saturday morning cartoons on, like, the non-cable channels. But it kind of also made it more special that I couldn't just watch cartoons at any time. I had to purposely get up on Saturday mornings to watch special cartoons that I liked, so very different. Good old times, 8, 7 Central. I still get confused what time zone I'm in. I think I'm in EST, but I know that, there's Pacific and, yeah, apparently Central. I don't know. There's so many time zones. I get them all confused. Anime. Yeah, right? Okay, the closest I ever came to anime was, Bakugan Battle Brawlers used to come on every morning before school. I didn't have cable, so it wasn't even on cable. It would come on every morning before school at like 6 a.m. and I didn't have to get up at 6 a.m., but I did anyway, so I would just get up and eat my cereal and watch Bakugan Battle Brawlers, brush my hair. It would just be a really slow morning because it would be way too early for me to get up for school, but I really wanted to watch Bakugan Battle Brawlers. That's funny. I didn't even really know what anime was until I got older, because, was anime, what a dumb question. Was anime ever on, like, cable? Because, I didn't have cable for most of my life. I really don't know. Like, was it on cable? Anime is so cool. Lots of people really like it. They have whole anime conventions, and I never really go out of my way to watch anime. I feel like I should watch more. Okay, same with this here. I want to kind of, like, pinch to kind of keep the detail in this edge here on the inside of the ear. And this is definitely, like, a stylistic choice. I kind of like my edges to be hard, like hard edges. And that's just how I draw, how I design things. I like sharp edges. So if that's not your style, don't worry about it. But personally, I like to have hard edges. There we go. So same with the ear. Like, I had a lot of tape going sideways this way. Oh, the camera. It's falling over. There we go. I have a lot of tape going sideways this way. So once in a while, I'll put one up and down or at an angle. Try to kind of interlock the tape so it doesn't just come out. You would wake up at 6 a.m. to watch back-to-back Sailor Moon, Card Captors, DBZ, Pokemon, Beyblade, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sonic X. Dude, all of those shows are just top tier. 4 episodes, and it was time to get ready for school. Yeah! Yo! Yes! Jetix! Dude! I totally... Yep. And the 4Kids TV. Kirby! Yes! Dude, Kirby right back at you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Oh, man. I guess some of that counts as anime, right? It'd just be kids' anime? It's just not something I'd thought of. Oh! Fox Box. Interesting. I've not heard of that. Okay, Metabots, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I remember Jetix. I remember Subway. This is weird. I remember Subway having a, promotion with Jetix once, and there was, like, Jetix cartoons on, like, little Subway, toys and stuff. Like, Subway used to have, like, toys, like, with their meals. I don't know if they still do, but it was, like, a lot of the time it would just be, like, little bags, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure I still have a Gravity Falls bag from Subway. Just, like, a little one that came with a kid's meal. Metabots. That sounds so familiar. I'm sure I would recognize if I looked it up. Right? I love that. I should look up, like, I used to never watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because as a kid, the darker art style with, like, the thicker lines and the darker colors, like the saturated palettes, it used to freak me out. I used to not watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I specifically remember the grandpa getting stuck in the TV, and it would freak me out. But since then, I have watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's awesome. I love the card game. I love the TV show. Very good. Let's see, what else did you say? I mean, oh, dude, do you guys remember the One Piece intro? Like the 4Kids One Piece? Oh, I was gonna sing it, but I really shouldn't. I can't really sing that well. You should look it up if you haven't heard it in a while. It's really cringe, but it's also really catchy. I did not used to watch Sailor Moon, Card Captors. I remember there was this one show I used to not watch either, like, what was it called? Not Chaotix. It was, yeah, I don't remember. It looks a lot like Bakugan, kind of. I don't remember, actually. I still see games for it, though, sometimes, in retro game stores on the shelves. Something, I would recognize it in a heartbeat if I saw it, but I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, I liked Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sonic X. Yeah, right? Yo ho ho. Yikes. Yeah, the One Piece intro for 4Kids is very, very assertive. That's what I'll say about that. Alright, tip of the ear up here. Tip of the morning to you. Okay, so. Almost done with the front of the ear here. Gotta make sure I have enough tape to try to get the detail, but not too much tape or I'll lose detail. It's not that hard, but I'm just so particular about how I do things, and I want to make sure it's just perfect, so I'm making it sound harder than it needs to be right now. There we go. Okay. That's pretty good. This looks great. Now the back of the ear. Oh, I already did most of the back of the ear. Actually, I think I did almost all of the back of the ear. Nice! Yeah! The 4Kids One Piece, right? I guess it does count as anime. I never thought of it, but... It's like Gundam, but the robots are 2 feet tall. Oh, man. That's cute. Oh, I don't know that one either. Oh, I remember... There's this other one that, even as a kid, it was too boring to watch. I would never watch it. It was another one that was like something Mon. It's like this blue cat thing. It's really round. Apparently it's a really popular thing, but I thought it was the most boring show ever. Alright, now for the back of the head here, this is very, very much optional, but if you want, you can use 2-inch thick tape, because, oh, well, that ripped. There's not a lot of detail that you need to save here, it's really just pretty flattish. I mean, it's round, but it's like, you can use the 2-inch thick tape if you want. If you don't have it, whatever, just use the 1-inch thick, but you can get away with using it on the back of the head here, which, you know, it's thicker. It'll save you time. You won't have to go through as much. Cubics robots for everyone. Cubics, that sounds familiar too. Right? I used to not watch One Piece either. I specifically remember watching the intro to One Piece, thinking, I like this song, but the show looks scary, because I was a weenie. And then I would not watch the show, but I would watch the intro, because it was really catchy. Which is really funny to me now. Because I've watched, I think I'm about only 100 or 200 episodes into One Piece right now. But, yes, Sarge's Lollipop! I've seen YouTube videos comparing that, and it just makes me laugh so hard. Yeah, very, very funny to me. Alright, we're getting there. So once we're done with the back of the head here, we'll do the neck. Which is, like, one of the harder things. And I hope I have enough tape, because I'm actually running out of tape right here. And that is not great. Not great. Maybe I'll just use this as part of the neck right now. So what you want to do is you want to follow the foam all the way down to the part where the foam ends, right down here. And I'll usually use my nail to kind of like bend it, like fold it a little, so I know where the edge of the foam is. And then I'll take this and kind of, why is the camera facing so far up? Kind of float it down and connect it right here. Because essentially, we need to make like a cowl that goes around, and it needs to kind of float. And that's the hard part here. So again, I'm going to connect it here all the way down to the bottom of the foam. Use my thumbnail to kind of like make a crease, and then I'll float it down to where I want it to connect to the shoulder, which is maybe about right here? Yeah, right here-ish. You gotta kind of guess. It's not like a easy thing to do. And I've had to redo the necks many, many times before. Ow. I hurt myself. Yeah, so that's the hard part. That's the neck. You kind of just make some strips that connect down, and it kind of just floats here. It looks weird, but once it's done, it looks fine. Yeah. You watched maybe a dozen episodes of One Piece, and hearing that it might as well have been more episodes than there are days you've been alive. You've just given up on ever watching that. Honestly, though. I mean, I've tried. I have tried, but I couldn't do it. There's too many. Because at one point, you just gotta say enough is enough, man. Like, even if you just love a series, you know, it kind of needs to end at some point. Like, I love SpongeBob, but geez, I think it's time, you know? There's such a thing as too much of a good thing, and I think One Piece has overstayed its welcome. Like, I remember when everybody was freaking out because Naruto was ending. I was like, wow. I mean, at the time, I didn't even really know what Naruto was, but, like, I knew it was a long-standing show that was finally ending. It's just weird. But, you know, it can't last forever. It will end one day, I'm sure, but, like, at what cost? Alright, we're getting so close now. I remember watching Pokemon Black and White on TV. That was fun. I miss just being able to turn on the TV and watch Pokemon, you know? It was fun. It was kind of fun watching the clock saying, oh man, I know at this time Pokemon's gonna be on TV, or waking up specifically because I knew Bakugan was gonna be on at 6 a.m. Like, it was fun back in the days. Just looking forward to that one show that you loved. It was kind of fun. I mean, now it's a lot easier. You just, on demand, watch it when you want, but I do miss the old days. I'm out of 2-inch thick tape and I'm sad. Actually, I'm gonna leave it out because it'll remind me to put it on my shopping list. One thing that found insane was looked up and found that Yu-Gi-Oh! Had never been more than a month between shows. Really? What? They just kept going? I could have swore after the original they stopped for like a 3-year hiatus before GX came out, but it was literally a week to the day between the two. Jeez! They're like, alright, it's gonna end, and we're prepared for the start of the next one. They were ready, man. They wanted to go. That's funny. What regular channel did Bakugan come on? I don't remember. It was... because it was still when I didn't have cable, so it was just some Channel 7 or something. I really don't remember. I wonder if you can look it up. I mean, I can look it up later. I wonder if it's like something that's on the internet that we can figure out, basically. You didn't see it anywhere in broadcast TV. Interesting. Because I know I used to watch it, and I didn't have cable yet. You're Canadian, so is Channel 24, Teletoon. Dude, there were so many good shows that, I managed to get some of the Canadian channels because I'm in Michigan, right at the border of Canada, and I get a lot of the Canadian channels, and I get a lot of the Canadian, radio stations, too. And frankly, the Canadian radio stations are my favorite. I think they're better than the Detroit ones. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was your favorite series of Pokemon, even though you grew up with the movie, like, from 2000. Yeah, those were good. I liked that one. That was a good movie, and that era of Pokemon was really good. Probably a Canadian channel. Honestly, you're probably right. Sorry. Because U.S. broadcasters stopped showing cartoons during the 2000s. That sounds about right, honestly. Which is really sad. But, man, I don't remember when that was. How long ago that was. When I used to watch Bakugan. I mean, that was middle school. Jeez. Gosh, that was so many years ago. I graduated high school in 2013. So, let me think. 12, 13, 12, 11, 11, 10. 2006-ish? Maybe? I think it was like around 2006 or 7 when I used to watch Bakugan. Maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure. I actually can't recall. It might have been later than that. I would have to get out a piece of paper and start writing down my age and the years and... Oh. Because, quite frankly, there's too much. There's too much time. That's what it was called. Okay, I still see, at retro game stores, I still see, games for that on the shelf. Chaotix. That's what I was trying to say earlier, but I couldn't remember if that was the name of it or not. Yeah, I did not watch that, ever, ever. And it's always been very confusing to me, because... It's not that I didn't want to watch it, it's just that I never had the ability to, like, I never saw it or anything. But there was always games, I always saw commercials, like, constant commercials for that. And, like, I've always wondered what the heck it was, and I just never ever knew. I've always wondered what that was. Because it looked like a cross between, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bakugan. I was always curious. I thought it was called Chaotix, but I wasn't right. Like, I wasn't sure if that was right or not. I'm kind of blocking the camera. Sorry. Chaotix is really cool to me. You were so hyped to watch Chaotix. I was like, this show needs a video game. This is a great concept. Dude. And well, at least they finally made a video game, but I don't know if it's any good. Does anybody remember Monsuno? It was really short-lived, but it had toys and everything. It was kind of like Bakugan. I know I keep saying Bakugan. I'm sorry, but that's like one of the few shows that I watched like religiously. It's kind of like Bakugan because it had the toys that you would battle, but it also had a TV show. Oh, sad. I wish they would have... Yeah. I mean, sorry, again with the Bakugan. They made, like, a handful of Bakugan games, and some of them are better than others, but, like, overall, I'm pleased with the quality of the Bakugan games we got, so it's kind of a shame that they didn't do better with the Chaotix one. That's a shame. I don't know if they only made one or multiple, but I see it on the shelf sometimes, so... I think one of my favorite Bakugan games is just straight up Bakugan Battle Brawlers, because it's literally the game. Literally, like, the physical game, except it's on your, Wii, or whatever, Wii or PS2, whatever it was. Like, on the Wii, you'd grab the A and B button and do this through Wii Remote and let go of the buttons, like throwing your Bakugan. Then, you'd land it on a gate card, it'd pop open, just like in real life, and then you would, like, battle with the numbers on the Bakugan, and it was just basically the real life, like, I know it's not a card game, but it was basically, like, the real life card game, but it's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, you know? It was a good game. Now you see those Bakugan Battle Brawlers games, like, just rotting in shelves, like, bargain bins. Nobody wants them because it's an old show and nobody knows what the show is anymore, and it is a shame because it's a good game and it's a good show, but you know, it's definitely past its time, past its era. I know that there's a ton of One Piece games, but I haven't played any of them. They look fun though. But I don't know if I can either, because I'm only a few hundred episodes in, and I don't want spoilers for that, so... Okay. This neck part. So the problem with the neck, you gotta make sure that the head is, like, perfectly secure, it's straight, like, on the head base, like, on the head, it's nice and straight. And, oh, actually, that reminds me, I totally missed something Crumpet said earlier. I was 12 when Pokemon first aired and saw the episode on Channel 45, which was an air station. What? I'm sorry I missed that earlier. I remember you said something, and then I completely missed it. I'm so sorry. It's like, I remembered it somewhere in my mind. Yeah, so, make sure that the head is properly, like, angled, it's set correct, and that's when and how you want to start on the neck. So let's see here. Make sure it's set good. Okay, so now I have this piece of tape here on the bottom of the jaw, at the very back, as far back as it goes, and now I'm just trying to figure out how far forward I want this neck to go. Probably like right here. Yeah, that looks good to me. Yeah, definitely not a science. Of course, it's an art. So, the thing about art is it'll never be perfect. Which sucks. But at the same time, that's why you get so many unique, fun things. That's how art works. I'm old. Cry. Right? Me too. Especially since I stream fursuit making, and a lot of people who are into fursuits are younger. Not everybody, but there are a lot of younger people into the fursuit making thing, just in general. So there's so many people that are so much younger than me, and I feel so old. Let's see. I want to play a Yu-Gi-Oh game that looks like the anime. I don't know if they exist, but I want one that has actual characters and animations instead of a slightly translucent JPEG of a character that motionlessly flies across the screen to attack. Right? I'm looking at you, Duel Links. Like, like Duel Links tried, and I think there's a newer one too, newer than Duel Links. It's like a, I don't remember what it's called now, but it's very similar. But like, I wish that they did. And the closest I've seen is VR chat, where you can play as, you know, whoever you want, Yugi, Seto, whatever, and I think that's the closest we're ever gonna get, but it's true, that would be really sick. Like, I know it's ridiculous, but I kind of liked how in the show it was like, they would trap Yugi or one of his friends, and they would be like, we're gonna set you on fire if you don't win this duel, or I'm gonna push you or your friends off this cliff if you don't win this duel. It was ridiculous, but that's what made it so fun and funny, was the ridiculous, like, situations, and seeing the characters. That's what made Yu-Gi-Oh! Have heart. Like, I do like being able to play the card game, and they did do a pretty decent job with that, with Duel Links, I guess. I think it's called Master Duel or something, the new one, but, like, I really wish that there was more, yeah, like, animations, more life to it. Really, just more character, that's what I want. I completely agree with you, it just needs more love. I think there's a lot of games these days that people just get away with doing as little amount as possible to try to just get away with it for cheap. You want to get into VR chat, but I'll only be able to afford a Quest, and heard VRC Quest is awful with a lot of textures possibly being missing. Jeez. Yeah. I don't even know. I want to try VR before I purchase it, because frankly, I get motion sick very easily, and I'm not sure if I can even use it. Have you ever tried it before? Like, any VR thing? Because that would probably be a good thing to check for you, too, to see if you could actually even handle it. I mean, I think most people can handle VR fine. I think I'm the only one that can't, but that just, yeah, it would be good to get one that doesn't miss textures and stuff. That kind of sucks. Are you reincarnated? Indeed, I am back, Gaming Shape. I am back. I've reincarnated into life. This is Clover 2.0, actually. 1.0 didn't make it. How have you been? Right, I'm back from the dead. I used, oh shoot, I forgot. What's that card called? I was gonna make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card joke, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like that graveyard card that brings monsters back. Dang it, I ruined my own joke because I can't remember what it's called. Something graveyard. Depends on the game and if your PC is powerful enough to run it. Oh, yeah. That's true. It's actually surprising how much computer power Minecraft needs to run. It's actually shocking. Like, it needs a lot of power for that game. You wouldn't think, because you'd think it'd be simple, but no, Minecraft needs a lot to run. And that's one game that I would really want to try in VR. Okay. This is going. We're just kind of making like a really awkward mesh here, but that's how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. Soul Resurrection, maybe. I mean, if it does the same thing, you know? I was just thinking of something graveyard. But hey, you know, that card, if that card works too, Soul Resurrection, you know what? That works for me. Clover has had Soul Resurrection. I'm back! I don't know. I feel like, isn't there like I don't know much about VR. I think there's a few different ones you can get. I think there's like PSVR, and then I think there's like a Steam one. And I've never actually even heard about the Quest, I think. Oh, if your PC can't run high FPS, you'll get motion sick a lot. I can see that. Yikes. Hey, that works! That totally works! Use a neck pattern, like make a neck pattern once and use it, you know? That would have been a lot smarter than me, man, I'm saying. Because I just make a new one every time. That's a lot smarter. I guess I just don't know how I would connect it as best. But you know, honestly, like, that would probably work. I should just do that. I mean, it would probably work. most of my heads end, like, you know, it's, like, at this point, I could just edit this top piece of the pattern. The bottom piece could always be the same. I should take a page out of your book. That sounds like it would work a lot easier. Let me scroll up. I think I missed something. Yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. Cool. If you want to try it, you can scan and email it to you. That would be so sweet! I'm gonna just probably, honestly, I'll probably just save this one because that's a great idea. And I don't know why I haven't done that before. But thank you. I really appreciate the offer. That would have been really nice, actually. I try to be self-sufficient if I can, because I don't know, I guess it's just kind of like a pride thing. I just want to be able to say, I did it. But, I really appreciate that. That was a nice offer. Thank you. If I was having trouble, though, I would probably be like, yeah. But I think I got it. I think I'll just save this one when I'm done with it, because that is a really good idea. I'm actually surprised I haven't saved a previous neck pattern before. It would be nice if I had my 2-inch thick tape, if I just didn't run out like 5 minutes ago. Yes, yeah, that's okay, that's exactly what I would be doing. I have, okay, so usually for patterns, I use this stuff called Bristol board, because it's like cardstock, but it's like in a big form factor. And I've tried poster board from like the dollar store. That stuff works too. But Bristol board is my favorite because it's super, super durable. Like I love Bristol board. The only problem is it's for good quality Bristol board. It's good quality price. So I'm waiting for it to go on sale. The struggle of a suit maker, right? Right? You will always be out of some kind of supply that you need. It's like non-stop. You will find out when you go to use it. And you try to make sure you have enough supplies, but you will always need another thing. You'll always find something else that you're like, dang it, I should have bought this at the store. Every time. Every time. Indeed, the struggle of a suit maker. That's so funny. That's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember the name of that Yu-Gi-Oh card. If I open Google, it possibly could make my stream lag, so I guess I could use the Google on my phone, but What is it called? I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh! It wasn't Graveyard! Though there is a Graveyard card that I have used before. Call of the Haunted, yes! Jeez, that was gonna drive me absolutely insane. Okay, 80 star points to you. 80 stars. Here you go. Just thank you so much. That was gonna absolutely drive me insane. Oh. Yeah. So I don't know what Graveyard card I was thinking about. Probably because Call of the Haunted gets something out of the graveyard. That's probably what I was thinking. It's been a few months since I've played Yu-Gi-Oh, so, you know. Yeah, and the pick on there is a graveyard. Good point, yeah. Alright. I can see why I would be confused. Wow, thank you so much for that. That was gonna drive me absolutely insane. So most of the time, I don't know. I haven't played in a long time, like a few months at least, and the last time I played was, it was a lot on Duel Links. I was in a Yu-Gi-Oh card club for a while, but, yeah, the year, like, that kind of, like, went on hiatus for a bit, because, you know, the big ooh sickness, yeah, so I hadn't gotten to play for a while, so then I was playing on Duel Links so that I could still play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then, I don't know, I guess I just forgot about it. Oops! But something that is so exciting is, I love the Harpy ladies, okay? Apparently, Harpy ladies are meta right now, according to my brother, so that's cool. It's a graveyard with a soul leaving a grave. Okay. No wonder. No wonder I was thinking that. Freaking Call of the Haunted. That's like one of the most basic cards, too. I can't believe I forgot what that was called. What even? I wish... Okay, whenever I think about Yu-Gi-Oh!, I start thinking about Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed is really funny. How it's, like, banned because it's so OP. But in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Card club, we purposely didn't ban cards in our card club, because it was fun to be able to use all the cards and see what ridiculous strategies you could come up with, so... Maybe one day there will be, like, a no limit to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can play whatever cards you want, even the ones that are banned. Like, I think that would be pretty fun. Okay. This ridiculous quest is almost over. We've made a floating neck, as I usually do. I mean, hey, it works for me. I got a neck, and that's what I needed. Kind of wishing I had some more light over here, because no matter what I do, it feels like it's always dark. Even with this big old ring light right here, it's just not ever bright enough. So yeah, I covered up most of the holes everywhere. Can make a nice straight symmetry line. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish taping up this neck area, and then I guess we'll start drawing. Or maybe we should save it for next time. Maybe I will. That might take a minute. Now I'm not sure. Let me think about it. Maybe we should draw on it now. It's so weird because there's POG and then there's Pot of Avarice. Yeah, there's different ones. Yeah, right? It does the same as Pot of Greed, except you can bring up to 5 monsters from your graveyard back to your deck. What? I forgot about that one. Jeez. I was looking up to find what Call of the Haunted was called, and was reminded of this card. Yeah! I forgot all about that one. Jeez. I'm sure my brother, he's a lot better at that game than me. I'm sure my brother already knows all about that. Like, that's so funny. It's just kind of surprising how two very similar cards, and one is banned and one is completely not. It's just like, why? Anyways, yeah, like, okay then. I think what we will do is, next time, we'll draw the pattern on here and we'll cut out the pieces. We'll do that all in one stream, because if I draw the pattern on here, then next stream I'll be cutting out the pieces, and it might make the next stream a little too short. And it'll make this one definitely too long, so that's what we'll do, I think. Next time we will take our pen and draw the exact spots, like any markings. First we'll draw markings we need, which this one doesn't really have any markings. Like, it doesn't have any, like, color changes, really, or spots or stripes or anything, but that's what you would do first. And then, next, you would draw on the spots where you would have to cut, because obviously you can't just put one piece of fabric on here. We're going to have to cut it out into multiple pieces and sew it specifically to make it into this shape. So, first make the markings, and then you mark parts where we're going to have to cut to make sewing lines. So, yeah. That's what we'll do next time. We'll make markings and cut lines, and then we'll cut it out, and we'll put it on some cardstock or Bristol board or whatever I happen to have. And then the time after that, we'll start cutting out furs. So yeah, this is the first part of patterning it, I guess. I guess the next part will be the actually making the pattern. so, actually, because I'm done now. I'm done with this, so I think we're done for today. I'd keep going, but frankly, I need to have something to do next stream. If I do the other thing, it'll make the next stream way too short, so... Yeah, ask me your questions. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I've got this whole thing taped up. And it's okay if it's... How's your bird doing? Yeah! Give me just a second. Ugh. We have slippers. Of course, the colors are just awful in here. Let me try over here. Slipper feet. So yeah, your slipper feet are done. And the other feet are not done. Here's your outdoor feet. So your outdoor feet obviously are not as far done, but I already have the pattern and the fur cut out, so I just need to put the foam on, and then I can, yeah, put the... I still like the shape of the head. Good, yeah. The head... This boy. Oh, sorry, you got a camera view of my butt just then. The only thing I want to do with the head is, let me put it over here. Here we go. Actually, I was just about to message you on Twitter, too. I kept forgetting. The only thing I need to do with the head, because I don't like it, is the way the mouth connects, it's kind of open here. I will make it more, shaped better, because right here it's just kind of like, But yeah. Yeah! He's got a halo! What a good boy! Yeah, actually, he's ready, other than... hang on. The wire is stuck. Other than the little bit of mouth reshaping inside here I need to do, I'm kind of okay with the shape of the head. I mean, I'm not sure if there's anything you want me to do specifically. I think I'll round out this cheek a little bit more, unless you like it kind of being pointed like this. Oh, the stream has been fun. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much. I liked hanging out with you. It was really awesome that you were able to come by. I think the next stream is either gonna be Sunday or Wednesday. Depends on if they call me into work or not. I like the ears. Frankly, it just needs a little bit of... It does need a little bit of shaping. I think I'll do a little bit more shaping work on the eyebrows, just to make them a little bit more perfect, a little bit more interesting. The curve on the cheeks, I think I'll round it out a little more. And yeah, as far as the mouth connects here, I like this cheek part. Come here. Oh boy. Well, I had a ring light. It's broken now. I hope I can fix it. This cheek part, this goes in right here. I really like that shape right here, that you can grab it. Right in here. But yeah, this needs to curve up more and better into that shape. Yeah. Yeah, right? You can't tell. That's the trouble. You can't tell until the fur is on. Oh, man. Okay. I love your design. I love how the beak is like that lighter shade of like bluish. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so excited. I have all your furs actually down there. It's in that one. So listen, I want to talk to you for a second while I've got you. You know how I gave you a time frame. It was a pretty good time frame, actually, but then the world kept just kind of taking me and just stuff kept happening. I kept pushing it back. Anyways, I want to offer you as kind of like a, I'm sorry this is taking me my entire life to make this. Would you like me to make you a pair of wings to go with this? Because either that, or I'd like to give you some kind of reconciliation, something, because, you know, it has been quite a bit, and I haven't been keeping up to date with you a lot, and I really am sorry. And to show you I'm sorry, if you want, I would be happy to make you a pair of wings. Because I really am sorry. This has taken me a lot longer than I intended. I've left you hanging for multiple months, multiple weeks. It's been awful, and I'm really sorry. If you want that, I will make them for you. Because I think I owe you that. I owe you at least something. So, yeah. Pretty burb with a halo. He's so cute. When they're really cute, I can't help it. I just love to hug them. That's understandable. Okay. If you do change your mind, or if you want me to make you something else, let me know. I'll make you... I mean, I can make you something else if you'd rather. Yeah. Let me know if you change your mind or something. Or if you want something else instead, like if you'd rather have... I don't know. I don't know what else I'd offer. I'm gonna put him back over here, though. You just pumped the fucking smash words. Okay, I tried to read that. I can't English right now. Interesting. Is there specific words for smash that I didn't know about? We're going one cam because I'm done with two. Aww. I really do not mind, seriously. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, you guys want to see the inside of this? It's going to be bright. I guess that's what the inside of my ring light looks like, because I knocked it over and this fell. Oops. Interesting. Very bright. I'm glad it's not broken, though. Interesting. You can see all the little lighties all the way around. Glad it still works. All LEDs. Right? You're so sweet. I know, right? I'm hoping it won't take me another 10,000 years. I think I'm gonna drop off some hours at my new job because it's too much, and quite frankly, okay, this might not go back on. Quite frankly, I have enough commissions where I don't think I need a second job now, so hopefully it doesn't take me another 18,000 years. We'll see. I am really sorry it's taken so long. I don't like taking long on things. Use glue! Actually, that's a good idea. It might stay, though. Hey, it stayed! For now. Okay, okay, clear tape. That's a good idea. Okay, if it falls off, I'll clear tape it. Now if I could just get it to stand up straight, because I think I broke the camera stand, too. Oops. I know, I think so. I think so. I've got a full queue now. I've got a full queue of commissions, and I think I can survive on just commissions now. So if I just drop my full-time job, then I think I will be good. That's very cool, DH Arts. You should give us the link. Oh, hi Lulu. Yeah. I was gonna say hi to you. Hi. I know, I'm shocked I'm alive. I think we're done, though. I think we're done for today. Of course, you were able to make it right when I leave. And you know what, I was just mentioning you earlier because I said you live in a different part of the world where, you know, people are able to, like, you live in a different part of the world, so it's a different time zone for you. See, we just taped this up. This whole half is taped up, so that's kind of a shame that you missed it, but that's okay. I'll see you next time. I think the next time is, yeah, it's 9 a.m. That's so funny. I'm sorry you missed it. There will be plenty more streams in the future. And plus, this will probably go to YouTube. Not like it really matters, but I'll talk to you next time, at least. Oh, yeah, smashwords.com. Cool. /books/view. Cool. Whoa. That is so cool. I'll definitely look at that after, as soon as I end here. DHT Arts, sorry. That's very cool. Yeah, right? Clear super glue. Something to make this stay. It looks like it's gonna stay for now, but, like, since I broke the camera stand, either it's 90 degrees or it's straight up and down. I don't know, man. So, maybe tape for this would be good. Okay, well, I've got to go answer like 80 DMs, and then I've got to go to bed so I can get up for work in the morning. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Seriously, like, it's been really, really fun. I liked our chatting about old school TV shows and everything else we were talking about. Thank you. Thank you. I will try. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time. I guess that's it. Bye-bye!